Hello students, in this session we take up our yesterday's class, continue our story, The Night Train at Deoli, written by Ruskin Bond. In previous class we had read about a speaker and the Deoli station and the Dara, and we left our story at the Deoli station where our speaker is meet, yeah, you can say the see a girl, a poor girl, and who was selling baskets. So now continue our story. She stood by my window. कौन? जो वो गर्ल है, poor girl, वो. For some times and neither of us say anything. हम में से किसी ने कुछ नहीं कहा. But when she moved on, I found myself leaving my seat and going to carriage door. जो कोच का जो डोर है, दैट मीन जो वो जिस ट्रेन के कोच में है उसका डोर पे वहाँ गया एंड stood waiting on the platform की तरफ वेट करने लगा. Looking the other way, I walked across the tea stall. A kettle was boiling over on a small fire, but the owner of the stall was busy serving tea somewhere on the train. The girl followed me behind the stall. Do you want to buy a basket? Now girl asking to speaker and boy for if he want any basket. They are very strong, made of first and no, I said, I don't want basket. We stood looking at each other for what seemed a very long time, and she said, are you sure you don't want a basket? Now, again and again, girl is asking for that he want a basket, but he denied. All right, give me one. Then the boy says, okay, give me the one. एक मुझे basket दे दो. I said, and I took one and top and gave her a rupee, hardly dared to touch her fingers. As she was about to speak, the guard blew his whistle. Then the speaker think that girl is try to sing something, but before that happened, the guard blew his whistle and she said something, but it was lost in the clinking of बैल. क्लिंग मतलब जो बैल बजने पे जो गूंज होती है उसमें वो कहीं खो गया था उसकी वॉइस. एंड द हिसिंग ऑफ इंजन एंड दूसरा साउंड द हिसिंग, यानी जो इंजन का जो हिसिंग साउंड, हिसिंग इज बेसिकली साउंड ऑफ द स्नैक, बट हियर इज इंजन आल्सो मेकिंग सच साउंड. आई हैड टू रन back to my compartment. The carriage shuddered and the jolted forward. And अब झटके से जो ट्रेन है आगे बढ़ने लगी विद शडर यानी कंपन के साथ में. I watched her as the platform slipped away and she was alone on the platform and she did not move. But she was looking at me smiling. I watched her until the single box came in the way. And then a jungle hit the station, but I could still see her standing there alone. I sat up awake for a rest for the journey. I could not rid my mind of the picture of the girl face and her dark and swollen eyes. Now, the speaker have a strong image in her mind of the girl, but when I reached there, the incident became blunted, but as he reached his place, this image is become a blur, you can say, जो कि धूमिल हो जाती है, धुंधली हो जाती है. For there were other things of occupied minds. It was only when it was making the return journey 2 months later I remember the girl. But when he was remembered again the girl after 2 months when he returning to for his studies. I was looking out for her at the train drew into the station and I felt an unexpected thrill. When I saw her walking up the platform, I sprang off the footboard and waved to her. When She saw me and she smiled. She was pleased. I remembered her and I pleased that she remembered me. We were both pleased, and it was almost like a meeting of an old friend. Now, when the boy is returning to for his studies, he he again stopped there daily, and he find out that girl is same is here at the platform. She did not go down the length of a train and selling basket, but came straight to the tea stall. Her dark eyes are suddenly filled with light. We said nothing for some time, but we wouldn't have been more acquainted. I felt the impulse but her on the train there are and then and take her away with the me. Now the speaker has said that they are seems that they are very old friends and they are attracted towards to each other, and further he says I could not bear the thought of having to watch her recede into the distance of Deoli station. I took the basket from her hand and put them down on the ground. She put out her hand and one of them, but I caught her hand and held it. I have to go to Delhi, I said. The where were speaker goes to Delhi, from Dera to Delhi. And she nodded. That means she deny. उसने मना कर दिया. I do not have go to anywhere. मुझे कहीं नहीं जाना है. The guard blew the whistle for the train to leave, and how I hate guard for doing her. Then again जो guard है उसने whistle बजाई. I will come again. Then the speaker says he will be come again. I said, will you be here? उसने कहा कि तुम यहीं रहोगी तब तक. She nodded again. Then she again denied, and as she nodded, the bell clinked and the train shelled forward. I had to wrench my hand away from the girl and run for the moving train. This time I did not forget her. She was with me for the remainder of the journey, and for long after all that year she was a bright living thing. Now in this the second meeting, the speaker is remember this journey and that girl. So next for this story को हम continue करें.